Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, April the 3rd, 2018. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, we bring you performances from the Bel Air and East and West Middle Schools combined 6th grade choir at a recent event at Tullahoma High School. And we'll tell you about the Alzheimer's Association's Big Blast-Off coming up this Friday. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. Check out the 2018 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the F-150. $9,000 off for the super bad 2018 Ford Mustang. 460 horsepower. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Kay and Greg Gillum have added another touch of excellence to their furniture business. Now a newly stocked 20,000 square foot Badcock Home Furniture and More location in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Locally owned and operated and offering the same friendly professional service with the best prices on name brand products like their sister store in Winchester, Tennessee has for years. Visit the new Tullahoma location and shop name brand bedroom suits, electronic department with computers, tablets, 4K televisions, and accessories. A large complete appliance center to fit the style of any household. Beautiful selection of rugs that complement any person's taste. A variety of living room combinations all in one large showroom. That's right, Badcock Home Furniture and More has added a new location. 373 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Offering special prices year-round. Financing is always available. Speedy delivery to your home or office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, noon to 5 p.m. Call 931-222-4353.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development released county unemployment statistics for February 2018 last Friday. The latest statistics show improved rates for the majority of the state's counties during the month. 69 of Tennessee's 95 counties saw lower unemployment rates when compared to January of this year. The rates remained the same in 21 counties and increased in 5 counties.
Williamson County continued to have Tennessee's lowest unemployment rate at 2.4%, which is a 0.1% increase from January. At 2.6%, Davidson County had the state's second lowest unemployment rate in February, which was a 0.1 of a percentage point lower than January's rate. Houston County had the state's highest unemployment rate in February at 6.8%, which is the same rate the county had in January. Coffee County's rate was 3.5%. Franklin County and Bedford County's rate was slightly higher at 3.6%. Lincoln County's rate dropped to 3.4%, and Moore County reported the immediate area's lowest rate of 2.8%. Tennessee's statewide seasonally adjusted unemployment rate for February 2018 was 3.4%, a 0.1 of a percentage point increase from the revised January rate of 3.3%. The national unemployment rate for the month held steady at 4.1%.
State Senator Janice Bowling was on hand at the grand opening of the caverns last week in Pelham. Andrew spoke to her about the economic impact to the area and her personal involvement with the project.
Actually, our daughter started the ball rolling with bowling, I guess is the name we could go with here. She is a good friend of Todd Gerald and Todd Mayo and Joe Urgio. And when they were thinking about, wouldn't it be great to have our own cave that we could set up permanently, that we could make a permanent home to Bluegrass Underground, she said, well, why don't you buy a cave? And they said, yeah, Elizabeth, just where do you go to find a cave? She said, Grundy County is full of caves. And this will be an incredible economic impact to this region, because not only will people be coming to here, they will be buying food, buying groceries, spending the night, staying to go to other attractions. Grundy County has Savage Gulf, Stone Door, Fiery Gizzard Trail. That's one of the most walked trails in the United States. We are hoping now that this is going to be an impetus for a lot of other really top quality world-class tourist venues to come into this area, and it will make people see the beauty of Grundy County and the hospitality of Grundy County. And I think there'll be people who are wanting to move here to be a part of this beautiful part of Tennessee.
Thank you so much for talking with us today, and we're going to have a wonderful evening here, it looks like.
I'm looking forward to it. The day has finally come. And when I was walking in, one last story if you have time. Mr. Halston from Warren County was walking me down the hill. He said, oh, Senator Bowling, let me take you through security and get you on down. And I came on down the hill, and then he said, now I see your husband at the top of the hill. Now what is his name again? And I said, Temple. And he looked at me, he said, Temple Bowling? I said, yes, did you not know it's our son, Temple Bowling, that has been doing all the construction work, and his crew, Curtis, has practically lived here. Julian and his crew, they have just been here since August the 18th, and even a while before that, before we found out what was happening. So a lot of people have not made the connections, but my son, Temple Bowling, is the construction, the contractor for this cave.
That's fantastic. And like you said, it's a true family affair.
It's a family affair.
All right. Well, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
Tullahoma High School recently hosted the 6th annual Tullahoma City Schools Arts Night. Let's watch as the Bel Air Chorus performs Angels Watching Over Me. We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
Hi, I'm Mark Allen, candidate for Coffee County Mayor. I am a husband, father, and public servant, and not a politician. I have been a government auditor, finance director, and small business owner for over 35 years, and I know numbers. I've seen the numbers for Coffee County, and I see a mess without vision or direction for the future. We have a high debt of $84 million with infrastructure wearing out before it's paid for. County employees not being paid a livable wage and one of the highest property taxes in the state. What are we getting for our money? It's mismanagement at best. We need real change. The status quo is unacceptable. Vote Mark Allen on May 1st in the Coffee County Republican primary, and let's hold Coffee County accountable again. To the citizens of Tullahoma, Coffee County is your county. Get out and vote. No matter who you vote for, show the politicians it's your county too.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
Welcome back. The first performer at the new location of Bluegrass Underground in Pelham's Caverns was artist Billy Strings. Andrew spoke with him about what path led him to be the opening act and what it's like to perform in the cave.
It seems like years ago, maybe when I started seeing like advertisements for Bluegrass Underground, when I lived in Michigan. And this was before I was playing professionally at all. I was still in my bedroom just playing along with Doc Watson on YouTube. But I started seeing all these, steel drivers 303 feet below the ground, and I'm like, are you serious? There's a bluegrass show in a cave? So that sounds cool.
How would you describe the acoustics in the cavern here?
Absolutely fantastic. I think it's amazing. I mean, it feels really good in there. I can't wait to hear a band. But when the sound guy was just like playing the music on the speakers on the PA, it sounded really good. It sounds crystal clear. I think it's a great room. Something about the way it's shaped and everything, the sound kind of like, you just get it right from the speakers, you know. It's really, really great place. I can't wait to rock in there tonight, you know. We'll have fun.
I loved hearing about your dad being your influence. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, he's the man. I don't know what else to say. When I was, you know, that's who got me into it. I just got my first old Martin guitar, and it's just got me thinking about my dad. Like, he taught me all of this stuff when I was a little kid. You know, he also stepped in and raised my brother and I. My biological father died when I was a baby, but it's another huge thing. Like, he just like stepped in, raised us, taught me all about Doc Watson, pretty much set me up for life. You know, isn't that your job as a parent to enable your children to have a good life? And he totally did that. You know, and I wasn't even his real kid. He just kind of stepped in and did that, and here I am. You know. So every accomplishment, every single time, you know, I'll probably call him later. My mom's going to be here. He's not going to make it, unfortunately. But, you know, every time there's an accomplishment, I call him, Dad, you're never going to believe this. I'm going out to play with David Grisman, or Dad, I just played with Seldom Seen, or, you know, like, all this stuff. You know, I got to introduce him to Dale McCurry and all these people that he raised me on, you know, people that were larger than life to us. Up in Michigan, you know, we never thought we'd be able to meet these people, or that they were like, you know, we'd become friends with David Grisman. It was like, you know, they were our idols. And so him as a regular musician kind of around the house, you know, he never got out and mingled that much with all these, you know, Sam Bush and all these guys like that. But since I've started to break out and kind of take it as a professional thing, I've been able to do that, and I've been able to introduce my dad to some of these people that we, you know, my real dream is to take my dad to Mac Wiseman's house, because I know some of my friends go over there and visit Mac, and Mac is very dear to my heart, and really to my dad too, you know, because of his mom. My grandmother really loved Mac Wiseman's music, and but some of those unrealistic dreams have came true, and it's just amazing to share them with my father, and just like, thanks, man. Thank you for teaching me about, you know, thank you for teaching me about Doc Watson and the Stanley Brothers and all that when I was in, you know, kindergarten. Before I was in kindergarten, you know. I was one of the rare kids in elementary school that knew Man of Constant Sorrow before that movie came out. And I'm like really grateful to my father for that. It's just a lot of love, you know. It's really an honor. So I'm feeling it, you know. I'm really feeling all the love today. This cave thing's got me all emotional.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Kay and Greg Gillum have added another touch of excellence to their furniture business. Now a newly stocked 20,000 square foot Badcock Home Furniture and More location in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Locally owned and operated and offering the same friendly professional service with the best prices on name brand products like their sister store in Winchester, Tennessee has for years. Visit the new Tullahoma location and shop name brand bedroom suites, electronic department with computers, tablets, 4K televisions, and accessories. A large, complete appliance center to fit the style of any household. Beautiful selection of rugs that complement any person's taste. A variety of living room combinations all in one large showroom. That's right, Badcock Home Furniture and More has added a new location. 373 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Offering special prices year-round. Financing is always available. Speedy delivery to your home or office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, noon to 5 p.m. Call 931-222-4353.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. John Gray spoke with Kelsey Williams from the Alzheimer's Association about their big blast-off coming up this Friday.
Friday, April 6th from 11 to 1, we will be at King's Cross Church, and we're just inviting the community to come out and learn about our walk planning committee. And so our 25th annual Alzheimer's Association walk will be Saturday, October 13th at the South Jackson Civic Center. And we're just hoping to have more community members come and join our planning committee to make this a really momentous event, the biggest walk we've ever had, we're hoping, because it's the 25th year.
25 years, long time.
It is a long time. And so we're just hoping community members, whether people have been involved with the walk before or whether they're new and just wanting to, you know, get involved in a cause that might have touched them or just one that really impacts this community.
Sure.
And so we would love for people to come out. It's open house style, so people can come for 5 minutes or they can come for all 2 hours. We'll have heavy hors d'oeuvres, and our committee will be there. Our fearless
heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Not light hors d'oeuvres, heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Because it's during lunchtime, so we want to have some food for people.
Yeah.
And then our fearless leader, Cindy Richards, who is our walk chair again this year, will be there with our whole committee, and people can learn about the different opportunities they have within the committee. So we have recruitment, you know, getting companies and teams involved in the cause. We have sponsorship, working obviously to kind of get sponsors. And we have other things as well. So we have marketing, we have mission. And mission is really cool because it's the group of people that are going to keep us focused on why we do what we do.
Right.
You know, the heart of this walk and of this community and this committee is to, you know, serve all those impacted by Alzheimer's disease.
Sure.
And so we're hoping to invite more people to join our very, very wonderful, very fun committee this year.
Do you realize that 25 years ago, the first walk that this company was not in this studio right here, we operated out of the American Legion.
Okay.
And we had a live television show for 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
For sign-up day for the first Alzheimer's walk.
That's really cool. I did not know that.
And we had prizes, and they had heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Heavy hors d'oeuvres. And one of the people on the committee's husband was a songwriter in Nashville and had written a song about Alzheimer's that was on the radio at the time, and their band was there and played different sets. And we had horns we'd blow, and somebody would sign up. Yeah, we were on there live for 4 hours.
I love that.
For the opening day of
for
the
sign up
for the first ever Alzheimer's walk in Tullahoma.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's how far we go back.
Yeah,
together with a fight to help those who have that dreadful disease. I have had family members to go through it, and it's nothing good about it, and the support that you need as a caregiver or as a family member is incredibly huge. What it takes to get through this. And when there's a group that helps you work through it, it's something that you just can't do without.
Yeah, and that's something that we're here for. We actually have a 24-hour helpline. So if, middle of the night you have a loved one with dementia or with Alzheimer's and something comes up and you don't know where to turn, 1-800-272-3900 is our helpline, and they can call and be connected to a care consultant who can say, this behavior is happening. Here's different strategies you might be able to use to deal with that really difficult thing.
Right.
And so that's what we want people to know. We would love people to come to this volunteer kickoff. We would love people to come to the walk. But really, we want the families that are impacted by this to know that we're here to help them every step of the way. from a care consultation, when that first diagnosis comes, helping them plan for what the next months and years are going to look like.
Sure.
To, support groups and
all right, so
all these
let's,
other things.
Let's say again when this is going to be. This is April the 11th?
April 6th.
6th,
So
there you go.
Friday, April 6th at King's Cross Church from 11 to 1. It's
11
open
to 1.
house style, so feel free to come by any time between 11 and 1.
Heavy hors d'oeuvres.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. And now we bring you the Tullahoma East and West Middle Schools combined 6th grade choirs as they perform the songs Firefly and When I Close My Eyes at the recent Tullahoma City Schools Art Night.
Why are you hiding in the light of the day?
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m. Thursday morning, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Pat Rowley from the Tullahoma Arts Center, who will come by and to talk about the new paintings by Jack Moore coming to the gallery. The play Heaven Can Wait starts this weekend at South Jackson Civic Center, and we'll have a feature from the Memphis band Finger Trick. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Russell's got your truck, man. Russell's got your truck.
Big, bigger, and even bigger. Russell Barnett has any size truck for any size need. Chevrolet, Ford, GMC, Ram. Check us out on the web at russellbarnett.com. Our selection is so huge, we may need our own zip code. So my question is, why buy your next truck anywhere else?
With the best selection anywhere, Russell's got your truck, man.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1999 at 65 degrees, or make that 85 degrees. The record low was in 1992 at 20 degrees. The average high on this day is 69. The average low is 45. Thunderstorms in your forecast for tonight with a low expected of around 40. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Wednesday with a high of 53 and a low of 33, and partly cloudy weather again in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 63 and a low of 47. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.